So, you guys like Let It Cringe? Well, you're in the perfect place, because that's what we do here, except for last video, which wasn't Let It Cringe, but you guys still enjoyed it, so
we're pretty cringe as well.
Yeah, we're pretty cringe.
It helps, it adds to the atmosphere.
Yeah, it does. So, I thought we'll start us off with a really good one here. Do you want to take us off there, Megan?
So, never wear a bum plug to your MRI appointment. My God.
So look what happened to him.
Wait, MRI. Is that not
it's
like
big
the big magnet?
Yeah, so let them apart.
Great personal injury case I've ever heard. Chris Goodnow, an estimated Valley attorney, has picked up has picked up a client who is suing a sex toy company. Said client purchased a butt plug that was advertised as 100% silicone. Client wears it to MRI appointment. Much to client's dismay, butt plug in fact has a metallic core. The butt plug is accelerated at the speed of sound into client's chest cavity, described in memo as an anal railgun. Anal railgun! Client survived with major injuries.
Right, so how much of a what's went wrong? Were you like, I've got an MRI scan, which and anyone can tell you, an MRI
you're walking out the door. You're walking out the door and you tap your pocket, right? Keys, wallet, phone, butt plug.
Yeah, can you get that in there?
Oh, I forgot about that. Hold on. Start the car up. We'll be out in a minute.
What happened in your life that you decided? Well, okay, all I'm going to say is Valley attorney, so I'm going to assume he's from California, and he's in a. You know what? Maybe let's not bully the attorneys just yet, will we?
No, they should be bullied.
Yeah, they should be bullied. So yeah, do you guys? Have any of you guys experienced the ass wheel gun?
Yeah, so has anybody else experienced this? Let us know your personal experiences.
You know what I want to know? Has anyone had one of those like embarrassing medical problems? You know, has anyone ever like? Is that like one that like? No, it actually wasn't, but it sounds really bad. Like there was one a few years back. There was one of a guy that put an artillery shell in his bum, and he ended up having to.
Oh.
Yeah, and you know the thing was, he found it. He was like a metal detecting type of guy, and he found an unexploded shell.
Unexploded?
And he decided.
Oh, you know where this needs to go? My anal cavity.
I don't know how, like okay.
I read one today where a guy was 21 and he was uncircumcised.
Right.
And he didn't.
You mean normal, not the mark of the beast. What?
Oh.
You're the one, like, Megan was, you know, the thing is, last video I was like, I don't know if we should really say these, like, you know, if the whole NPC meme might be a bit too much for YouTube, but then I was like, it's on the second channel, we'll be alright. So now I don't feel too bad.
Well, yeah, this guy was like 21 and virgin.
Yeah.
And
I know this one.
He didn't know. He found out that, like, your foreskin is meant to go, like, back.
Right.
And he was like, what? So, like, he went home and he, like, done a couple of Google searches and had a look, and he was like, wait, what? So he said he found out there was two choices, like, either go and get, like, surgery done to, like, loosen it and stuff like that, or you can, like, do your own stretches at home, like, just, like, put your finger and, like, stretch it and stuff. So he kept doing it, like, and it was, like, 10 days, and he was able to, like, it was, whenever he started, he wasn't able to see, like, his urethra hole, like, the pee hole.
Right.
It was, like, so tight.
Was it?
So, no, listen.
Right.
So, every day he got, like, baby oil and he was, like, lubing it up and, like, trying to, like, stretch it. And the further and further he got back, it was like, have you ever had a piercing and it has, like, the crust on it?
Oh, my God.
But he said it was, like, hard crust around it. And he said he got the
knob cheese.
Yeah, he got the 15th day and he was like, I'm nearly there. I'm just going to, like, go home, lube it up and, like, bring it back. Just bring it back.
You know.
So, no. So we went home. And he's like, right, we're going to do this. Lubed it up, pulled it back too far, banjo string snaps, smegma everywhere. And then he had to, like, go to college the next day, and, like, he was really, really sore down there, like, really sore, because he couldn't get it back over it.
Oh my God.
Couldn't get it back over it, and he got home, and now this was a black guy. The top of his, like, the helmet was, like, pure white, because the foreskin was that tight, it, like, cut off circulation to the actual, like...
What the...
thing.
Yeah.
But because his helmet wasn't used to being out, it then had, like, blisters all over it. And he's like, I need to get this back. And whenever he pulled it back, like, there was a blister underneath it, popped, and there was, like, pus everywhere.
So, in other words...
So that's my story for today.
Wash your penis, buckos.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
You know
and
what?
if you are uncircumcised, get underneath it, give it a scrub. You know,
that's the biggest one I've came across. Is people like, oh, but it's like so much cleaner. It's like you live in the first world. You have hot running water.
And
you've no excuse.
And soap. Like there's no excuse to have dirty willies out here.
No excuse for having a smelly downstairs.
No way.
Right, let's
make
keep
sure
going.
your willy's clean and your butt.
Yeah.
My boyfriend is 50 with a 20-year-old daughter. We have a long-distance relationship, been dating 3 years. Every weekend he ignores me. All weekend. While he goes and hangs out with his oldest daughter. Okay. They do everything together. Work out, get coffee, lunch, shopping, smoothies, and even drags him to pedicures with her. Every weekend. She doesn't have any real close friends and hasn't had a boyfriend in over a year and a half. Oh, I know where this is going. She doesn't even have a job. He supports her. She's a college student home for the summer, but doesn't know what it's like to work for money. He pays for her for everything. He even sends videos and pics of their outings together. I find it nauseating. This Mother's Day, he ignored me and couldn't even bother to ask what my own kids bought me or ask me what we did. It's like his only concern is about himself and her.
Sounds like jealousy.
I thought it was going to get like into something else.
Yeah.
But no, this is pure just jealousy because a fella wants to spend time with his daughter.
How dare you
my daughter's home from college, I want to spend time with her. How dare you not ask me about my day?
See, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't seem like it's like she says home from college, so they're only going to be back for
summer.
It's only 2 months.
Yeah. Or however long American summer is.
This is one of the things I kind of think about. Like, it's one of the ones that kind of gives me the fear, because like Ozzy's such a baby still. Mm-hmm. But like when you think about it, like once they like hit a certain age and they move away, you're never really going to see them
I read somewhere that you only get 12 summers with your kid.
Yeah.
Until they decide, I'm going to go out with my friends.
Yeah.
12 summers, and 12 summers doesn't seem like a lot.
No. It's kind of, I don't know, it's one of those ones I kind of think about, and I kind of don't want to think about it too much. It's, you're probably better off just enjoying with what you have.
And honestly, like, once, like, they go away and do their own thing and start to have their own little life, anytime they're at home or they're around me, I'm going to spend time with my kids.
Yeah.
Like, I understand this.
All I'm saying is, how dare you want to spend time with your
children? I know.
How dare you? How dare you?
Your children are more important than me.
Oh.
My son asked to see me naked. What do I do?
Well, that's one third.
What age?
14. It says that.
Oh no. Well, yes. The title says it all. Happy freaking Mother's Day. I'm 42. My son is 14. He's such a great kid, and we have a really close relationship. He hit me with this question earlier today, and I've no idea what to do. I was in my room getting changed after dinner. He walked in casually, and that's not something unusual if my kids want to chat or had a question. I have a daughter as well. Long story short, he asked if he could see me naked. I calmly responded, can I ask you why you would ask me that? He simply said, I don't know, just curious. I said, well, I'll have to think about it.
No.
And he said, okay, and sort of casually left. I've just been in shock all day, not sure what to do or how to follow up. I'm not surprised at all by his curiosity. At that age, now where I'm sure he's curious, is through the roof, and his hormones are probably through the roof. That being said, I'm shocked by the pure bluntness of the question and the courage he has to ask me this. Really, I'm not sure what to say or do from here. Any moms ever experienced something like this, or can any moms provide some feedback?
Okay, so
now, if my son asked me that at 14, I'd be like, no.
Don't be silly.
What do you want to ask me questions? Are you curious? Because I'd rather him come to me and ask me questions like, Mum, what does this, like, what's this or what's that? I want my child to feel comfortable enough to ask me questions like that.
You're going to have to get over yourself when it comes to like birds and the bees stuff.
Yeah, I want my kids to be comfortable enough to ask me questions like that, but yet again, at 14, I'm not going to be like, yeah, sure,
here's my family.
Yeah,
here's my asshole.
But yet again, we are a naked family.
yeah, we are, kind of.
You know.
All I'm going to say is, have any of you guys ever seen like the film Beach Pornhub? I mean, like, there's not that many mums being stuck in tumble cars. You know, like, there's something going on. And the other big thing is, why is that being pushed so heavily? Like, what's the deal?
What? Oh, the whole incest
porn.
Well, we know why.
Can we say why on
No,
YouTube?
we know
then?
who owns Pornhub.
Right, okay. We all know who.
We know who owns the sex industry.
Yeah.
But
why
look, let's not get into it.
Alright, okay. Fair enough.
People know what we're hinting at.
Look, okay, all I'm saying is there might be something more to this. Maybe this is something that happens more and more.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Less said the better.
Yeah, I think we'll just leave it at that and keep going. I would really like this channel to be monetized someday.
People are pooping on the beaches in Ontario, small towns. So, I hate writing this, but it's getting out of hand.
What do you mean it's getting out of hand?
It's getting out of hand. Just spoke to some family members in southern Ontario and went to visit them. And there are literally people pooping on all the beaches along Lake Erie. These are small towns and most of them don't have bathrooms on the beaches. So instead of driving to your local Tim Hortons or planning their bowel movements to not be on public beach, these terrible people are just, well, pooping all over the beaches, trespassing on people's property for photos of how beautiful Canada is, then leaving behind garbage. We're talking mounds of trash just being left behind on beaches. Some residents try to talk to them, but the people don't speak English, and just continue to litter mass amounts of garbage and take dumps on the beach. Sadly, no. Sadly, the people pooping on the beaches are all from the same demographic.
Well, you know what?
New Canadians from India. Season their rivers.
Yeah, it's not like the Ganges. I'm gonna have to cut that. There's no way.
The fact that we have such a high demographic of Indian immigrants choosing Canada as their home means that we need to have provisions in place to teach people the differences in our culture, such as the importance of hygiene and other things we have that may not be the same in their country of origin. Poo streets.
I don't really know what else. I've already said a joke, but I'm going to have to cut that. There's no way it's going to make it into the video. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it at that one. Will we? And just keep moving, will we? Yeah.
How can I, 26 female, show my husband, 25 male, I appreciate him after I said that I never would have given him a chance if I didn't have a kid and now he's feeling insecure? What?
Let's just get into it. Let's see what her...
I overheard my husband was giving his friend Rob, not his real name, relationship advice. I told Rob, my husband is not the person you want to go for relationship advice. My husband said, it helped me get someone like you, and kissed me on the cheek. I told him, I was a broke single mum with a kid. I wouldn't have even looked at you if I didn't have my son's nickname, or even some money. He asked if I was serious, and I said yes, and he walked away. I didn't think nothing of it, but he's been distant lately, not giving me compliments like he normally does. I asked him if he's upset about what I said, and he said, kinda. Said he will get over it, but he wishes he never knew. How can I show that I appreciate him? I'm thinking of asking my parents if they can watch Bunny and take my husband on a weekend trip. Edit, for people calling me a gold digger, I make good money now too. Obviously I'm with him now because I love him.
What an absolute slag.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't be with you if, like, I really needed money at the time, so that's the only reason why I went out with you, if I be honest with you. You're not really in my league, if I be honest with you. You're not
That's horrendous.
That's absolutely fucking appalling.
Horrendous.
I think that's honestly one of the worst ones we've done.
The fact that fella obviously loves her and obviously probably loves the child, like the child's his own.
Oh yeah.
And then to find out this.
Yeah.
Oh, that is soul destroying.
So, let me do my best Chris Rock voice. So, you see there's women, and then there's femoids, right? Here's what you call femoid. Yeah, that's honestly. I think that's awful. I think that's genuinely one of the worst we've ever done.
That's
saying a lot. That's saying a lot. And because the thing is, the reason why I think it's so bad is because it's actually quite believable to me.
Yeah,
I believe I believe it's probably more common.
Yeah.
Than probably any of the other stories we've ever done.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely just
horrendous.
Fucking yeah.
I'm 27 female, pregnant, possibly by my brother.
Possibly? Possibly? How does it get to the point where it's like, I don't... what type of absolute thought is
Who's the father of my brother?
Like, who the fuck needs that?
Get Maury.
Yeah, no, but come on, how fucked up is your life if it gets to the point where it's like, yeah, I actually don't really know.
Could be my husband, but
But it could
Also
be
could be my brother.
It could be my uncle as well while I'm at it, you know? Jesus Christ, okay.
So I'm 27 female, pregnant, possibly by my brother, 29 male, and my husband, 29 male, doesn't know. I'm having doubts if I should tell him. TLDR. I did an awful thing and I'm pregnant and the dates all make sense. My husband is most likely the father, but I have my doubts. I've been married for 2 years and have been trying with my husband since we married, and we have had no children yet, and this pregnancy was a glimmer of happiness for him and myself, but I'm not sure in the whole scenario here. Things happened with my brother. It was in the moment and I regret it.
How do you get into the moment with your brother?
I don't know. I originally tried to move on, but now I'm closer to birth and it's all hit me, and the curtains of denial have been lifted away, and I'm scared that they will somehow recognise at the hospital or something. I'm not sure. I know that won't happen, but the uncertainty is eating away at me.
I mean, if you've got one thing going for you, at least it's going to
look like you.
I mean, like, okay, it's not going to look like the dad, but at least it's like going to
look
you know,
like you just be like, oh no, I must just have really strong genes.
You know, there might be a bit of a family resemblance there. Fucking throw in a Habsburg chin while we're at it.
I've been trying to discuss it and believe my husband is the father, but I've been trying to dismiss it, and believe my husband is the father, but it's been getting difficult. I know the right thing to do is to come clean now, but I don't want to deal with the very difficult consequences of everyone finding out, and the stigma myself and my brother will face, as it will completely ruin our lives, as it should.
How do you get caught up in the moment like that?
I have no idea. If it was a normal affair, I can't read the
If it was a normal affair.
If this was a normal affair, then I would have said to my husband, and we could possibly move past it, but there would be no moving past this. Can someone just give the best advice for me in this situation? I'm sorry, but not many people's in this situation.
No. Fuck, man.
How does this happen? Where do people wake up and be like, you know, my brother?
It's not bad, like, you know. Not bad, yeah. Yeah, definitely, why not? Like, you know, it's keep it in the family, keep it good, yeah.
And what I don't understand as well, like, if one feels it, how the fuck are the chances of two of them are feeling it?
What do you mean?
Like, if one's feeling it as if, like,
oh, yeah,
somebody's feeling their brother. What are the chances of the brother feeling the sister at the same time?
I mean, there may be a genetic link there. there may be similar
maybe, you never know.
Similar pathways in the brain that have been, you know. Also, all I'm going to say is Pornhub.
Yeah.
I don't care. I definitely think that, look, I've been getting more and more into Facebook marketing, so I have been recently. I've been working on a few different projects. These are completely unrelated to, like, this sort of stuff.
Yeah, completely unrelated.
It's completely different.
Just money-making schemes.
My money-making schemes. But anyway, pretty much what I've came to the conclusion is, most definitely, if a product is for free, you are the product, and people don't really understand how true that is, because it is 100% true.
Yeah.
Your data, everything you're looking at, everything you're being fed, and everything, even the chances of you finding this video to watch this is cogs in the machine. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Let's just put YouTube down. Let's just talk about YouTube for a second. You've probably had this your account for a long time. You've watched a lot of videos, and therefore over time YouTube has worked out what type of person you are, what you're interested in. Let's give them this, let's give them that. What else could we feed them? What else? How long can we keep them on this platform for as long as humanly possible?
What's going to be the next on the playlist? What's going to be the recommended in the sidebar? What's going to be
everything?
What's going to be in your
sidebar?
page?
The sidebar is very carefully selected specifically for you. No one has the same sidebar ever. Like, it's all
unless
over the
in a very rare occasion that there's somebody who watches the exact same stuff as you. But then again,
the chances of that's
very slim. It's all AI generated.
It's honestly, it's insane once you really get into it. I might do a video talking about this sort of stuff down the line, because I think it's worth talking about, because it's actually kind of spooky. One of my friends, he got into property a while back, and one of the things that he was doing was, see, when it comes to like targeted Facebook ads, so he was looking to like find people selling their houses, and what he was doing was he was putting in targeted ads for people that have like that they own a house or they've got a mortgage, people that have been googling consolidating debt, people looking into divorces, stuff like that. See,
I think he actually done a good video on it a couple of weeks ago.
Hey.
Funny enough, Shane Dawson, he done a video like on AI and stuff, and he went into like the marketing side of it. And
it's spooky marketing.
He done a really good video on it.
Esoteric shit.
The other, like 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, I'll check that out. So let's keep going with the cringe, will we? So this one's pointed specifically at no, to Garbro in particular. So it is mostly Garbro.
Why do rural Americans think they're special and free?
This is on the subreddit fuck cars. Part of me does agree with, like, I do like the idea of walking cities. The problem is you need to make sure everyone's not fucking methy as sin.
Yeah.
Like, it only works in like a high trust society, where America,
it's not a high trust society.
It's not a high trust society at all.
Just toured rural America. Just toured rural North Carolina. People out there love their acre of property 30 to 45 minutes from Walmart that they claim is rural or country or something. They're probably more dependent on the federal government because of the way of life is subsidized by urban tax bases and the federal government. Nonetheless, these are the same people that fly Confederate flags on their property and somehow proclaim their truck, gun, and land protect them from federal tyranny. Yet they couldn't survive without a federal highway, petroleum subsidized, and a Walmart that provides them with low-cost subsidized junk food. It is absurd to me that our system encourages this antisocial behaviour. Pay your fair share or move back to the city.
Yeah, get back into the cock cage.
Yeah.
How dare you want to escape? How dare you
live off the land. Well, not live off the land, but live in Walmart to the land.
Honestly, like, see, the thing is, it's like, I think you, like, don't get me wrong, I don't know, I just think you're mad if you want to live in a city at this point. I think,
especially a city in America.
Yeah, I would honestly say I would actually hate my life if I lived in, like, London. I don't think I could.
But you see, I wouldn't live there.
No,
I'd be living in heaven at that stage. It would not happen.
Yeah, like, to me, even so, I worked in Belfast for a while, so I did. Belfast
isn't as bad.
No, it's still it's really fucking pissed me off.
Yeah, it's not the traffic, but saying that you're never sitting in traffic more than 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not as bad.
I still would not want to live and work in Belfast.
No, absolutely.
And Belfast is by no means a big city.
Big city, no.
It's to Americans it would be insignificant.
Yeah.
I don't even think it would be counted as a city.
Yeah.
To most, like, it doesn't.
It's pretty small.
It's only got like a few 100,000 people.
Yeah. It's pretty small.
Put it like this: there's not even 2 million people that live in Northern Ireland.
Yeah,
anyway.
It's pretty, like, Belfast is pretty small, but like to us, it's big.
It's the biggest city to us. The closest one is Dublin.
Like, imagine us like going to London and stuff. We're like, like, even Dublin scares me.
Yeah.
Like, how big it is, and like Dublin's methy.
Dublin is really methy.
It's really methy.
Okay, do you want to hear the weirdest one we came across? So we were in Dublin, right? And we were at, was it O'Connell Station?
Is this what Aussie?
Yeah, this was Aussie.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's no homeless in there's no homeless in Belfast.
There is homeless in Belfast.
But it's very few and far between. Compared to Dublin, Dublin's got. I would say Dublin's got a homeless problem.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I would say it would be
1,000. Everywhere you go, there's nothing but tents.
Yeah,
sleeping bags. It's ridiculous.
You just don't see that in Belfast, like, ever.
A lot of them are quite young. They're like teenage kids.
Yeah,
which is so sad to see. Like, they're really young.
Yeah, it is. It's pathetic. It's really. There's something really sad about it all. But there was this one. Because we had, so we had to get like
we had Ozzy in the pram.
Yeah, so we had to go down under. So we did.
Had to get the elevator
steps, and I'm not even joking. So there was like a tent, and there was a few sleeping bags, and there was one where the guy was like sitting,
but he had a sheet over his head.
Yeah,
and it looked like a ghost.
It was, honest to God, it was like something out of the fucking Walking Dead, man. I'm not even joking. And I don't even think he had his shoes on.
No.
With his feet just hanging at the end. It was the most, it was spooky, I'll be honest with you.
It was.
But again, that's more of a social
like,
problem.
everywhere we went, I was like, don't touch that, that. We were like touching everything with our elbows.
See, that's the thing that gets me. Whenever I was a child, when we went to Dublin,
I remember Dublin being extremely clean.
It was.
Like, so clean whenever I went. as a kid.
See Dublin in like from like
late 90s
to about 2003, 4.
It was so clean.
It was a very clean city, and I would have thought Belfast is like a dirty city. It's completely flipped now.
Completely flipped. Dublin smells of piss.
It does. Everywhere you go,
it stinks of piss.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. Have any of you guys actually ever been to New York? Because I kind of want to just like.
Apparently, it stinks of like just trash.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because the bags on the street and stuff, and like the rats. I have no interest in going to New York ever.
I don't know. I do think it would be nice for a bit of sightseeing.
I don't know. I used to want to go.
Yeah.
But no, I've literally zero interest in going.
Yeah. No, the biggest one for me is like the ones that people wank over the most that I actually. There's something that really repulses me about it will probably be Dubai.
Yeah,
I'm never going to Dubai.
No,
I'm never going to.
Like, the only reason why I would go to America is literally to go to Disney and that's it, and go home. I have no interest in anything else.
I don't think there's any, like.
No, I have no interest in anything else. Plus, I'm too scared to get shot. No thanks.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
You're crazy.
If any of you guys can give me any like holiday recommendations for America, let us know. If there's anywhere that's like.
I don't want to go anywhere. You can go by yourself.
Can I go and be the cryptid?
You can be the cryptid, yeah.
Cryptid.
Yeah, you can be the cryptid.
Right.
Just meet me at Disney.
Alright. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Kind of fucked up, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
A lot of these were pretty fucking bizarre. I don't really know how to end this.
I don't know how to end this either, but like,
watch all of our other videos. Thank you guys for everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's watching. If you could maybe put on a few of our videos on like autoplay. Helps us out to no end because it gives us watch time.
If you want it to be really nice.
Yeah, and because it means the sooner we
James
get this,
will show you his feet.
The sooner we get this channel monetized, the sooner we can make more. Like at the minute, we're doing just one video a week, but if we could get it monetized, we could really afford.
We can amp it up a wee bit.
We could do 2 videos a week.
Yeah,
because there's so much of this shit.
Yeah, so much, and like Reddit's here. Reddit's not going anywhere, and like as long as Reddit's about, we'll have stuff.
Don't worry. Look, the internet's the internet. As long as the internet exists,
internet like Reddit and Twitter will be fine.
Yeah, you know what? I wish we had got onto this a few years earlier. We missed out on all the Tumblr
posts.
We missed out so much.
You know what I said to James the other day?
What?
Remember Vampire Freaks?
Yeah. I remember that. My brother actually had an account, so he did.
Of course he fucking did.
Yeah. Then you guys know Vampire Freaks. It was like MySpace, but for like goths.
I had a Vampire Freaks, to be honest, but like I never went on to it.
Let me see.
I made an account. No, it's gone.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gone.
Vampire Freaks. No. It's like clothing nice with us.
Yeah, it's turned in. It's not like the platform. MySpace is the same. It's turned into something weird as well.
Is it? Alright. Well, anyway, look, hope you...
I don't know.
Yeah,
see you, bye.
See you, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Wait, now you made a cringe.